All right, so my research question is, how has the archaeological process evolved in the Middle East? And so I think that the keywords that I'm going to start with will just be archaeology. There we go. Archaeology, Middle East. And then since I want to find out a little bit more about the introduction and how it began, I'm going to go ahead and do introduction. So hopefully that will bring up more sources of how archaeology actually works, specifically in the Middle East. And hopefully we can, through that track, help us find out how it's evolved and changed. So I'll go ahead and hit search on that. All right, we've got 20 different results, but if I want to limit this a little bit more, I can do full text articles, so I have access to the entire article, which is exactly what we need, especially if we're writing a full research paper. I can also change the publication date, and let's say if I wanted articles that were a little bit more current, I can change this, but since we, this right here, and since we only have 20 different searches to go through, I'm going to leave that, but if it pulled up thousands of results and I wanted only from the past 20 years, that's what we would switch right here. And below that is the different source types that we can look at. And if we look at this, there's 17 academic articles, 1 magazine, and 1 review. I'm going to go ahead and leave all of those as well, since we do have so few different things. But let's go ahead and look at our different search results. The first is an introduction, but then we have political ecology, social change, manners and customs, and that's more focusing on anthropology, so I'm going to skip that one. This one shows anthropological archaeology, specifically in the Middle East, which is good. And it's an introduction to the articles published within the last issue, and including one by Frank Cole on what anthropological archaeology has accomplished in the Middle East in the past few decades. And I think that this one off the bat looks like a perfect option because it's an academic journal and we do have a full text option. So I'm going to keep that one in mind, but keep scrolling a little bit. Islamic archaeology, yes, it falls under my Middle East thing, but I want to do a little bit broader, so I might skip that one. And a lot of these other ones just look like periodicals. Well, this one here, genetic diversity, it's a little bit too specific, and the Neolithic period too specific. So I'm actually going to scroll back up to my second option up here. And to access the full text, we just click right here on the PDF full text. All right, so we have access to the full PDF, which is only 5 pages, which is perfect. And it shows we can look at the full text contents right here, illustrations, and then choosing another issue. So by clicking these options here, it'll bring us to different sections of the article. And if I want to export this citation, I can either click this button right here, which allows me to generate and export a different citation, but the easiest option that we could do is always right up here. Oh, I don't have my video recording it, but my Zotero link right here, and I can save that to my library, and then I can go. Well, I had Zotero pulled up, give me one. All right, and so that way we can have our Zotero source right here, and it shows the journal article, the title, the different authors, the abstract, publication, volume, issue, and its date. So we'll have all the information that we'll need here to put it in the proper format to put the citation into our research paper.